Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your friendly neighborhood bottom frag Smokey, and alongside me, my good friend A-Trax, as we go for yet another fun night of Counter-Strike Confederation Combines. A-Trax, always happy to have you in the booth with me. How are you doing tonight?
Doing good, it's a Monday. I had the day off today personally, so extra
What?
excited for this Counter-Strike that we've got going on. It's Combines Night 6. Last week was a lot of fun to do some casting and also to do some playing. So starting off this week too, I'm excited to be here.
I'm excited to be here as well. I think we've got an Inferno game coming along, and those are always interesting. Not necessarily everybody's pick of the prize for the map pool, but it's got some interesting strats that come out, especially in these more puggy styled combines as this preseason chugs along. Um,
Yeah. Especially, like, if you don't throw the right utility, it can be pretty stifling. I believe what we will be covering is Elite will be the, Elite Prem, I think is the mix of the tiers that we'll be covering, which is towards the top. Well, it is the top of our tier system here in the CSC. So we will see all of these players, at least hopefully, throwing out that utility. But like you said, it's a bit of an interesting map. A lot of people feel like Inferno needs to be reworked. I would definitely agree. I think it needs a little bit of work, but even so, kind of a fun map to start here for tonight.
I agree as well. I think we've talked about this before in one of the Combine Nines previously. Like, it's not a bad map. It just sometimes it feels like it turns into like a CT save simulator with how claustrophobic retakes can feel, especially with like some of these longer shooting lanes, and it just feels claustrophobic, especially upon like reentries. But I mean, it's not a bad map. I enjoy playing on it, and I love casting it. It's just sometimes it feels like it could use like a little bit of a rework, but I mean, I'm not gonna hate on it. I'm not gonna like shit on it or anything. I know we
Yeah.
had Nitro earlier tonight saying that he wanted us to cast his game. I think over in what Chally or Contender Prospect, one of the lower
Something like
tiers.
that. Yeah.
Nitro, I would say yes, but higher tier of play means higher tier of importance. So maybe next time, partner.
Yeah, we were going to, but then you asked, and we're like, "Oh, well, now we can't not because you
So
asked
screw this guy.
specifically." Yeah. Now we gotta get the elites in here. No, all good fun. And, I will say really quick, if you are just joining us, if you're new, you're wondering, like, "What are these people talking about combines?" Combine is kinda like it's the preseason match, it's the show-off match. You can also, if you are new here, it is the ranking or the way that we determine your MMR, play some combines, and get that MMR based off of the tier that you're placed in, and that way you can be drafted in the regular season, which oh, man, I should have actually checked when the regular season starts. It's towards the
Draft
end
draft
of
day draft days are the 28th and the 29th. I it's funny. I was thinking
oh,
about like should I write that
oh,
down?
thank you.
I
Oh,
should.
thank
I was
you,
like, should I
sir.
write that down? Yeah. So this Monday, today, Tuesday, and Thursday are the final combine days, and Saturday is the draft lottery to determine obviously the draft order. Sunday. Oh, damn it! I was so close.
So close. Sunday.
So Sunday is draft lottery, where we determine like draft order and all that fun stuff, and then the 28th and 29th draft days. Everyone in CSC who is eligible to get drafted will get drafted. All you have to do is play a certain number of combines, a certain number of face it games, and a couple extra games within that can be either combine, CSC combine, or face it games, depending on what you want.
Yep.
And so long as you like do those prerequisites, you are able to get drafted. And everybody who's draft eligible gets drafted. Now the real fun starts whenever the first couple of games after that, because you'll have five, six. Sometimes I think at one point we had like a 7-man team, and they were fighting for the 5-man roster spots. It's always interesting to see. And these combines, while a little bit more puggy, I feel like they're pretty fun ways to show these scouts that are on these teams, as well as like the general managers and assistant general managers, like, hey, like this is the role I'm comfortable with. If not, like I can adapt to these roles. And we should be rolling into the first round in just a second.
Yeah, we
Bada bing,
will.
bada boom. There we
Look
are.
at that.
Hell yeah. Oh, Holy Lamb's in this game. I didn't even realize it. Damn, I'm blind as hell. Always love to see Holy Lamb play.
Holy Lamb. Here on Inferno.
Every time I like read Holy Lamb's name, I always just like imagine like someone shouting with all the exclamation points and question marks in like a questionable tone of voice. As let's open up a couple of kills, actually just one. Sir Snipes gets the trade with the Yeehaw Dualies. Holy Lamb with a headshot of his own.
Ooh.
Make that 2. Can he get 3? Nope.
Oh.
The spam comes through, but no connections. Sui gets the kill. Sir Snipes one of his own as well. And it's a 2v2 for this opening round. Cat on the flank gets him over by Church. And they're both going to pour in. Just spamming lead down range. DTM might take the head on this. And he does. He takes Sui's heads off as well. And that's a very powerful opening round for the CT side.
You're absolutely right. Now, since this is combines, we won't be analyzing like over heavily in terms of like, oh, well, what they should have done here and there, all that other stuff. But what we will try to do is highlight some of these DEs. We've got 5 DEs in this game over on the home team, Sir Snipes and Sui, and over on the away team, Cat, DTM, and Nick Zutter. So those will be the 5 players to really keep your eye on, especially if you're a scout. It's true, it's always fun to watch any of these players pop off, but if you're looking at those DEs, those 5 players are the ones to keep your eye on.
The DEs, especially these higher tiers of play, it's always extremely interesting to see because you have no idea what the heck they're going to be playing to, especially whenever they decide to like adapt to a role. Because I mean, some of these matches, especially in combines, like you may not even have a IGL on your team because for those uninitiated, the way these teams are set up, it's completely random. So it doesn't matter how many DEs or previously drafted players you have or returning players. It's just completely randomly generated. You could have 5 offers on a team. It's just is what it is. And it'll be interesting to see how some of these DEs especially play into the roles. We see a couple of openers going into DTM and Cat with the assist, another double. SMG farm with Sir Snipes gets the nice crispy 1D. Gonna make him pay at least a little bit for this. Picks up the 9 and gets demolished by Nick Zucker.
All the DEs chiming in that round. The kind of bonus round, if you will, all on the MP9s. You love to see it. Solid hold. And I mean, yeah, like you mentioned, that's one of the fun things about combines. Towards this higher tier, it's a little bit harder. We actually have the elite and the premier queues combined. But just because there isn't enough population, but either way, like you mentioned, that's one of the fun things about these combines is that all these players are just kind of mixed up. You get players from different teams, you get the DEs in there as well. So if you're new to the community, it's a great opportunity to meet a bunch of different people, and sometimes you get 5 oppers and you get to just figure out all of these fun strats and things like that on the fly.
Yeah, Pancake sees the shadow and sees the elbow, but no connection. Sir Snipe takes a little bit of chip damage, but it's fine. Interesting breaking out the scout on round 3. Oh no, Wisp, you gotta move, brother. Do the smoke. Not quite one. Wisp with a no smoke. Okay, alright. He's cooking.
That's insane.
I honestly couldn't tell you the last time I saw a true scout no scope. It's been a freaking long time. Pancakes with a nice little flash out. Maybe poke. Yes, no. But we've got DTM and company ready and waiting. Another counter push, and they are able to take Pancakes down after the count. Free AK for DTM, and he wraps it up as well. Oh no. Okay. Cat with the trades. Samori finishes it off, and it's all up to Holy Land and Nick. They gotta find this lone T. Atsumori, let's see what they can come up with. Actually, no, Sir Snipes has 2 HP in a dream. What am I saying? A 2v2, but this is a very ugly 2v2.
Oh, they will converge both teams onto the A site, though.
Oh no, Holy Land gets them with their backs turned. Hell yeah. Let's 2 to his name as well. 4-1. Love to see it.
Wow, Holy Lamb. holy moly, with the SMG kills. Upgrades to an AK.
And look at this bank, 6.7K.
And they keep the SMG on Wisp too. Look at that. Going for even more. I mean, understandable, right? You're 3-0, it's Combine night, you're having some fun. And the home team Sir Snipes with the scout wanting to do more. Ooh, look at those B-hops over there.
It's funny, I was never good at B-hops. Yeah, I couldn't B-hop. If I had a gun to my head and you told me to B-hop from like over like 10 paces, I couldn't do it.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, Nick Zetter gets 2 to his name, taking down Pancakes and Atsubori. We are poking out with a little bit with the Tech 9, see if he makes something of nothing. Probably not going to converge onto anything, but we'll see as they slowly make their way towards. Okay, Stiletto Knife, I'm digging it.
Come on, Sir Snipes, do it through the smoke.
I want to see another scout buzzer, please. Probably not going to happen. That's fine. They re-smoke the entry to this site as Wea pokes out a little bit towards mid.
Look at Cat though, all the way in T spawn practically.
Oh my god! And is that a blue phosphor? God, sorry, I'm a skin nerd. He's about to. Oh no, the timing! Just misses out, but he's about to catch these 2 T's over by Banana off guard.
Yeah, I have no idea.
So he opens up the site partially, but Cat is there to converge. Flash out, boom boom, Holy Lamb with a nice gank from CT spawn, and V tries to get the spray down, gets one onto Holy Lamb. Holy Lamb, what are you doing, brother? Not quite another. DTM finishes this one off, and another strike for team away. The CT side is showing its strength rather well.
I think that's kind of what you expect on Inferno, right? If you throw the utility correctly on the CT side, you can make it pretty suffocating. But to me, that round came down to timing. Like that wrap through from Wisp was just like, oh man, completely catching Wea off guard. Like that, the timing through mid. Because if you get the kill there, then at least the T's are expecting you on Banana, right? But they just had no idea. Bomb dropped.
Yeah, that's just a complete lack of game knowledge, and it's just very unfortunate. As Nick Zetter opens this one up with a nice op kill into Sir Snipes. Sir Snipes getting sniped back. We picking up this, see if they can make any moves with this op. As the CTs are just content to just kind of play this a little bit defaulty. Just kind of sit and wait. Because as we've seen, like this T side of Team Home, they really haven't been able to crack open the bomb sites. They've been playing pretty slow. And the lack of aggression has really come to punish them towards the end of these rounds. Holium takes some chip damage onto Atsumori as well. And Atsumori is able to finish the kill. So he gets spotted out up top, but he's able to take down DTM from mid, swings out, and gets denied thanks to Cat. Coming out, going to get extra aggressive. Atsumori with the spray on absolutely nothing. But that's fine. He finally gets a kill on the Cat, and Pancakes with one of his own. Now it's all down to Wisp, a 1v1, one of rather tense moment in these combines.
Trying to get on the board is the home team. It's all Atsumori. Been playing well so far, though.
They find 4 kills, 3 kills to his name for just this round alone, and that's going to be an excellent pickup for this team. Oh. Finally a point to show, and what did that chicken ever do to you, dude? Come on. That makes me sad.
Yeah, that's needless aggression right there. I don't know. That's a H4K player. I don't know. Do we? Not a good look for H4K. That no, I'm just kidding. It's chickens, you know. 6 and 4. You won the round. I think you get at least the chicken, right?
Yeah, get the chicken just as a consolation prize. But we see Wisp down with pistol, and Nick Zetter with an MP9. Olian goes down as the open death with Atsumori as well, getting traded out. And it's interesting how fickle this economy is on the CT side. They've been pretty dominant for the first 4 rounds, and as soon as you lose one, they're already down to an SMG and an upgraded pistol. It looks like the rest of the CT gang is just willing to just gamble on this A site with the exception of one.
Nick Zutter with an SMG all alone on the B site, but looks like a majority of the hits gonna come through A. Ooh, pancakes. See the head.
Oh, he sees him. Not quite a connection, but that's fine. Little quick flash. Ward him off. See if West can get the dink with the 5-7. Oh, goodness, and we down to 12. And he gets the dink! Sir snipes with the trade as well on DTM thanks to that friendly neighborhood op. And they're going to continue to be very slow, but very methodical towards this A push.
Is bomb under balcony, I think?
It is. Sui finally grabbing it, and he's going to walk through apartments.
Not much utility to retrieve this hit.
Oh, with another headshot. What is going on?
Oh,
what? Wisp, what are you doing? Can you get the quad? Not quite the quad, but a triple in the round with the 5-7 alone. And picks up the op for his friend and family. Good lord.
Wow. I mean, the snapping turtle doing work. Drops the op. I mean, just
I'm
keeps
speechless.
Keeps the 5-7 out. Nah, forget the rifle. Just keep the 5-7 at this point.
As a 5-7 enjoyer, I love to see it work. I love to see it work. Although, as a former recruit player, I was more along the lines of spamming it at chest level and trying to get the recoil rather than the one tap because I'm bad.
No, me too, man. Same here. Looks like a fast B hit though on these pistols from the home team.
Yeah, these operated pistols trying to knock this side out very quickly. The remainder of Team Away willing to just sit on A site as we see Zutter maybe walking through CT. Yeah, he's going to very slowly back up, provide some backup away from the CT lane. But it's going to be a little bit too late because he's already on the site. Wisp takes one, but Samari gets the trade. Holy Lamb now making his way. Makes noise, Zutter gets the op kill. And they're stuck over by Church. But it is a 4v3, so they have the numbers advantage. Just can they actually get this retake?
Plenty of utility as well.
Yeah, the retake utility is going to be golden. But DTM and Cat getting sprayed down really hard. We and Holy Land get trades. Sir snipes with one kill of his own, and Nick Zutter with yet another trade. Trade's going back and forth off the Sui. With the Deagle gets one. Holy Land, can you make some magic?
Time low. Does have the kit though. Just gonna stick it? Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna stick it. Ooh, misses. No, Stu, you missed the shots.
That's rough. Oh no!
He had to reload.
It's a disaster.
God, that's
Oh man, that's unfortunate.
one of the rounds of all time.
Yeah,
Brother had him dead to rights.
that's just how it goes sometimes.
Oh yeah, that's how these combines shake up sometimes, and it's fun to see it.
Yeah, but you know, this is what we were kind of talking about Inferno a little bit earlier. I was thinking during that B round, like, it feels so predictable. And here now they're kind of just running up B again, which it does net 2 good kills, 3 kills. That's the B hit, or the B defense, excuse me, completely melted early. So the aggression works out, but
it's crazy they haven't even pushed on site yet.
yeah.
Who was that? Sui? No, Pancake. Pancake's just ready to he's waiting for the re-aggression. I think he's expecting an even higher stack on the site, or at least a counter push towards the banana. But they're just once again content to just chill out and just wait it out.
Did they expect like 5B? Is that why they're chilling?
I think they expected more. Because okay, Cat with a nice on Pancakes. Kill of his own, gets the double, and that's another solid round for the CT side. Because they've been pretty heavily stacking one side or another with like 4 and 1. Although, admittedly, the 4th one I feel like rotates close to the middle of the round. I'm kind of surprised. But once again, their lack of rifle round aggression really really bites them in the ass at the end of it. They had those.
Yeah.
They had B-side dead to rights, and they just decided not to go for it, and it ends up another point for Team Away.
That was an interesting call. I mean, you know, maybe it's combine night and someone is taking a new helm at calling. I don't know. To me, it's kind of interesting. Wisp with the shoddy. I love the CXM kills, even though it's just one and done. That's worth it to me. Let's go.
It's fine. If nothing else, just get something for your stat tracks. Gets one at least onto Atsumori, gets traded out, but that's fine. That's also a lot of information gained. They know it's heavy on the B push now. But once again, not getting aggressive pushing towards the site, especially with Nick on the op. And DTM and Cat are just still also choosing to hang out over on the A side as well. Yuko going out, thanks to Sui. But he's not going to see anything.
I mean, with this A site's capable hands, DTM and Cat both popping off as DEs here on the CT side. I mean, look at that. Gets two.
Nice spray down by a Cat, and that leaves Pancakes and Sir Snipes scratching their heads, thinking, what do we do now? Pancakes does have the bomb and a lot of HP, a little bit of util, as Holy Land takes down Sir Snipes with a nice wallbang headshot. Pancake's got to make something out of this. He's gambling correctly with just Holy Lamp on site, but the rest of the team's going to hear him come through. Nick Zetter with a nice hot kill to the CT shooting lane, and that's 8-1 in favor of Team Away. Man, they're just walking all over these guys. It feels bad, man. But you know what? It's the first combine of the night. Q literally just opened it up for these guys, like not even 10 minutes prior. It's fine. This is a warm-up game.
Yeah, you know, even though CTs are running away with this game so far, honestly, the home team could bring it back on CT side. I personally feel like just because the map is that CT side, especially if they can start shutting down some of these players like DTM and Cat from popping off. We see Wisp and Nick Zutter with some kills already. Oh, pop kills through those short walls.
Diabolical.
That's rough. That
As
describes how the game's going.
Yeah. As a support player, I also love to see a frag gate kill. I love to see it.
Oh yeah, me too.
That's Mori. Once again, almost by himself. Sir Snipes at the bottom of Banana. Just letting the CTs stew in this, but I mean, they've got their work cut out for them most definitely. You've got what? One frag and a Deagle and AK between the two of them.
And there's the utility on the away side. Plenty of smokes, flashes, and op. That's not
street for Nick.
utility. That's just straight up firepower. Oh,
Okay, Wisp getting a little cheeky towards this end of this first half. Half's not over quite yet. Atsumori with a nice goal. Never mind, he stayed himself. DTM with a backstab kill with the AK, and another round for the CT side. So long, and I feel like you're right. I mean, it is pretty heavily CT-sided until you have to go for the retake. Then it gets a lot tougher. But I will say, as T-side, so long as you can get, I will say, 3, I would say it's manageable somewhat. But if you can't get 3 on the T side, then I'm not going to say it's game over, but damn near.
yeah, and I would say that this, for like, you know, just kind of a surface analysis of the game, kind of obvious, but I would say this round is needed and necessary for the home team if they want to have any chance at a comeback in this game, because this is like your last full rifle round. Rhea with one onto DTM. It's one of the heavy A hitters already down.
Great opening kill, but Nick is quick to respond with the off. Absolutely disgusting shot. They're expecting more from apartments as well. Just might get it.
I love that Cat has this A4 Asimov. That's one of my favorite skins in the game.
Asimov?
Yeah.
I'm an Asimov enjoyer.
Specifically the A4 as well.
I don't know. I'm not an A4 guy. I'm an A1S.
Alright.
Nice headshot to the Holy Lamb. Pancakes with one of his own on the Cat as well. They have the sight to themselves. Looks like they're going to get 2 on the board. And Wisp is just might go for this. Slowly walking towards the site. But yeah, I don't know. As far as like M4 skins are concerned, I think I have my brother gave me all of his skins whenever he quit CS. I think it was a what is it called, like a Black Lotus? What they are? Maybe
Oh yeah,
it was a Black Lotus. I think it was like
I
40,
think it's
40.
Black Lotus or yeah, Black Lotus. It's the one with the flower, right?
Not the newer skin, the older, like the old CS:GO skin for the
Yeah.
M4A4. I think it was maybe it was like Black Lotus. I'm thinking Dark Lotus for the M4A1S, but yeah, the Lotus skin for the M4A4. That was like the one M4 skin I had. No, what am I saying? I have an Urban DD hat with like some old Cologne DAT stickers on it, but I don't use the M4A4 because I'm a scrub.
You know, I can never afford an A4. I love it, and even though it's only an extra $100, that $100 does make a pretty big difference when you're on the CT side.
Oh, 100%.
So yeah, it's a big rough, at least for me. I rarely get to use it. Player of player of my skill level, but Holy Lamb. Oh, is this a double? No, Holy Lamb just with the op, as opposed to Nick, already popping off early.
Getting cheeky with it. Okay. Cat with a nice smoke spam spray as soon as it blooms, and Holy Lamb has the gamble right, just waiting for Wea to peek out of Boiler.
Cat's been a terror on this CT side.
Absolutely. A little bit down, Holy Lamb. That's fine. Cat's got the kill. And we'll see as they decide to now just finally poke out of apartments, but Pancakes goes down very quickly. Result to Atsumori. Gets one kill at least on a Wisp. Eats some lead. Nick comes in from behind, but the Molly and the AK is able to take him down. 2 kills to his name, but that's all he's going to get at the end of this half. 10-2 in favor of this team away as we swap sides.
Cat with a 3K in the round and a 3.0 KD in the map so far here on Inferno. Absolutely popping off as a DE. Same with Nick Zutter over on the op. Incredibly solid. We saw over on the B site, couple of kills down Banana, over on the A side as well, shifting back and forth as an opper should, and then DTM also helping out over on the A site. So most of the DEs on the A site, but even so, you can see on the scoreboard they are showing out here for the away team. Home team, now, can you bring it back on the CT side? I mean, look, you got to have some belief, right? I believe. Unbiased caster, I believe. Bring us the content. We want to see the comeback.
Oh yeah, there's no matter what the scoreline is, there's always the comeback possibility, unless it's like a full M4A1S, or I should say a USPS run, and you're down by like 10 match point. Then I'm probably gonna say it's more likely than not gonna go to your favor. But we see Holy Lamb and Nick Zutter go down pretty quickly in the round, but this B set is all theirs for the taking. Sir Snipes with just a scratch of HP to his name. He's able to take down Wisp before DTM gets a trade. And Sui and Wea trying to push, or at least Wea trying to push the church, gets punished for it. It's going to be a 2v2. Atsumori making his way very slowly through Banana, playing time, playing smart. They got plenty of time. Spot out towards the back of the side at least. So that's information for Atsumori. Might go for the quick peek.
I don't believe they have a kit, so they have to do this quick.
Yeah, no kit. They got to play hard. Synchronized jumps. Oh no. Can't even get one as DTM and Cat both take a CT down at the end, towards the end of this round. And that's another score for Team Away.
And it creeps closer and closer to a pretty one-sided, well, I mean, it is a very one-sided game, but away team trying to finalize that scoreline. And now what can you do? I mean, they're running away with it. Everybody's popping off.
Yeah, just absolute monstrosity on this Team Away side. But I will say Sir Snipes and Sui both putting up decent numbers as their own as the DEs on the CT side. trying to something out of this. You know, it's the first game of the night. That's fine. You're not putting up the most impressive numbers, and you know, these GMs, AGMs, and scouts that look towards this match. It's not always about the KDs. It's about like util placement, game sense. Like, are you able to make the call? Are you able to sort of morph like your play style to like something else in case of you need to make like a rebound as bomb does get planted, and Terrace make this match point already, losing only Nick at the beginning of the game.
And you brought up a good point that, you know, it's true that we only see on the stream, we see one side. We see kind of, we focus, you could say, on the KD. We say, wow, they're doing this and that. But a lot of these scouts for the teams can hop into the voice comms and hear how are they handling this loss? How are they trying to fight this back? What is the strategy looking like? And so it's not all about KD. There are certain things that scouts look for as the away team trying to end this here on B, but Wheel with 2 to stop the initial flood. It's just DTM in a 1v4.
Yeah, the team away side is very aggressive. They're able to crack him in the sight as DTM gets the spread onto Wea finally. 2 HP in a dream. Can at least get the bomb plant before they overrun him with sheer numbers. Hopefully. And the frag grenade comes in thanks to Atsumori. And that is the end of that round.
A little bit of a moral victory there.
Of course, something to keep a little pep in your step coming into the end of this game, especially coming into the next, because for those uninitiated or newer towards the league, it doesn't matter how many combines you play throughout the night. You can play, these guys and girls play up until you don't have players in the queue to even form a 10-man game. So this is only the first of many games that these folks will be playing tonight, most definitely.
Yeah, warm-up game, you know?
Most definitely. And like how we were talking about earlier, it's not always about the KDs, kills, deaths, and assists. It's about like you said, the team comms. How do you perform under pressure? Because pressure makes diamonds. Either pressure makes diamonds, or you just completely squish and fall flat. Wow, with a nice opening kill into pancakes, and they're just gonna be content to rush out of this apartment area with 2 kills of his own on the DT onto Atsumori and Sui. And they are looking to end this game with a bang. Bomb goes down. Zutter goes down as well. Thanks to some snipes with that chip. Wea. Another kill by Cats, and that is a very loud exclamation point towards the end of this game. 13-3 victory on this team away side.
22-6 was Cat at the end of the match, having an absolute fire of a start here on Combine Night 6. Congratulations to the winning team, just because, you know, you won. But even so, like, just hopefully everyone had fun, because it is Combine's night. And yeah, I don't know. It's fun to have a healthy mix, right? We are here trying to do our best in order to get placement in the league, but also it's not the league matches yet, right? You're still getting mixed with random people, so it is good to not let a loss, especially a loss like that, get to you too much, because in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter a whole lot. Yes, try your best, but you know, it's not a regular season match yet. You know, you're not
No, yeah.
losing a ton of points.
I completely agree. It's for me, whenever the one season I did play, I didn't play for wins or losses on, especially during, well, I mean, I didn't play for wins or losses specifically during the combines. I was playing towards trying to, I guess for lack of a better term, stat pad, you know? That's because, especially for these DEs, they want to look extra tough coming into this draft. And these players most definitely have been looking good, especially with the Cat. Like, my God, like some of these numbers are putting up are quite impressive. But yeah, it's not necessarily about winning or losing. It's more along the lines of just showing the scouts and the GMs, hey, what do you have in the tank? And whether you win or lose, like how are you going to take that in stride coming into the next game as well? Because um, you could be completely shuffled up and paired with like 3 of the people you played against for the next game on your own team. So it's always interesting to see how these matches shake up, especially when you come into the second and third games of the night. Because especially if you're losing 13-3, you got to make sure you got to shake off that mental. You got to shake off that mental fatigue. Come in strong and show these scouts and those that are looking at the draft eligibles. Hey, I'm here to fight. I may not win all the time, sure, but I mean nobody's perfect. It's about shaking it off and getting ready for the next one.
And also there is playing with other players too if you're a DE or if you're already signed to a team. If you're playing in these combines, then you never know who is going to be your next teammate. So it's also nice to be able to just shake off a loss like that, because if you're playing on one of those teams, there were 2 or 3 DEs depending on which team you were playing for, right? So it is important to just kind of get to know people and again just shake off that loss if it does come around like that, like we just saw in that map. I believe we do have another match ready. Question mark? Yes, we do. We're already in pistol round, and I forget what the other information was. Oh no. Okay. We are loading into the match soon, and I'm not entirely sure what map or what tier, but either way, you don't want to go anywhere, chat, because we got more Counter-Strike happening right now, I think. I'm excited for it. All right. We're headed into game.
Let's go. A
Train!
train
Let's
game.
go! It's contender.
10D game on train. You know what? I feel like this is a lot like Inferno. Train needs a little bit of love before it really comes to the competitive map pool. But I'm glad we finally get it into the CSC pool.
I'm so happy. I know a lot of people are incredibly upset that Vertigo is gone. I'm not one of those people, but
Of course you're not.
I understand. Okay, so here's my take. I loved the original Train. It was my favorite map. Or not like OG Train, but CSGO Train. And now this remake, really not great. It does require work, but Vertigo had 5 years of work and it's still not fun. Laws not needing any work here on the Galil. Well, okay, maybe just a little bit.
That's one of the takes of all time.
But even so, like, just I don't. It needs work, but Vertigo had its time, and it's still not fun. So bring Train in. Let's fix Train. Let's get it back on the track, and
Bro, this train is gonna need a lot of work to get back on this track. I am not the biggest fan at all of this train remake. Honestly, I haven't played on the new train at all. I haven't played on any train map since before they took it off. That's how long that's as Domukum tries to go for a flash. He ends up probably flashing one of his buddies. Nice little hop across the track. Spots at least one CT out, so he's got a little bit of knowledge. But yeah, as you were saying, like, yeah, this map of all needs definitely the most love and care before they put it into serious, like, map pools for, like, actual competitions. There's definitely some balancing needed across both sides of the spectrum on this map. And this round is going to slow down considerably as we just decide to dump a little bit of util across both sides. Gaming Monster just hanging out, just chilling. Hearing Banana stomp around and poke his leg. And a nice opening kill. Sabrina with a molly kill as well. Okay, Koga gets straight on Icarus, but Sabrina's right there to return. Path takes out Trey, takes down Gaming Monster and Shock. All right, Bomb may go down, no to take the plant, but it's okay. Domukum gets a kill on the calf with a Galil. And it's all up to Laws with an AK and a Dream. 1v2. See if Laws decides to go for this or they decide to save. Very early in the game anyway. Got a lot of util.
Does have a kit.
Yeah, they poked once. Okay.
This is rough. Gets
Okay,
one.
it's one to Sabrina. Domican hot and caught with his pants down. More util out. And Domican's ready to round it up. 3-0 in favor of Team Home.
We got 2 DEs in this match. Dank Lettuce over on the away team and Icarus over for the home team. So not nearly as many DEs as the last match, but still a couple of players to watch, especially if you're a scout or if you're just focusing on the new players not currently signed. Those 2, again, Dank Lettuce and Icarus, players to watch for DEs.
Yeah, the only other one of note would be Sabrina, who is a free agent, but besides that, everyone else appears maybe signed onto a team, at least within the previous season, as Domican quickly attempts to open up this site. Bomb goes down, and it's a quick 5v4, 4v4 retake with a disgusting 1 deke thanks to Banana. Everyone playing super slow. Ball's gonna leave. Spray goes down. What is that spray? Come on, Sabrina. I thought we were watching a contender game, not a recruit game.
Unfortunate. Happens to everyone.
Icarus with a nice double thanks to a frag and a zop. And that leaves Calf and Dank Lettuce, who are just going to tuck their tails between their legs and run the hell away. I can't blame them one bit, though. Shock on the hunt.
Terrorists win.
Not going to find anything, but that's okay. They're up 4-0. Very convincing string of rounds they've been putting together.
And Icarus, look at that. 8-1. Pulls out the op. Popping off. Another DE. You love to see it. Will they continue this streak? And away team now with an opportunity to kind of strike here. They've got rifles. They've got lots of utility. I'm not entirely sure how this CT side plays on train, but ooh, that's a rough way to get started.
Oh, another opening kill thanks to Domican. He's been quite impressive with these initial forms of aggression that he's been pulling through. Flash goes out into sight. Koga eats it, but is smart about it and falls back. But is able to shut out Domican thanks to Dank Lettuce. More util gonna slowly come in as Sabrina decides to go for a little bit of a walk around. Icarus holding the angle as well. See if they can do something, make something out of this. Op does not connect by laws, and he is gonna have to fall back. Calf taking down Gaming Monster too. Shock Tizzle with a nice lurk. Oh no. Just walks right past Calf. Come on, just turn right just a little bit, please, for the love of God. No.
This is crazy.
The missed flash. That's kind of painful. Lost his chip down as well, but still standing. Sabrina takes damage as well. Sabrina's able to take down Laws, actually gets a double into Dank Lettuce as well. Oh no, caught with his back turn as well. Koga gets the kill, and it's all up to Shock Dizzle.
15 seconds, though. I don't think it's going to be possible, especially with Calf watching the bomb.
Yeah.
Counter-terrorists win.
Interesting to play for Go For It regardless, and that is a punishing kill by Calf. That gives the CT side their first point on the board, thank goodness.
And they also saved over an op, which huge boost. Also what you want to see on train. I believe that train still plays that way, that you want ops on the CT side. At least I certainly hope so. Hope they didn't take that away. Which, it's kind of funny hearing me say that because I do not like the op whatsoever. But it is, I understand it is a big identity of this map.
I like the op, I just cannot play the op for life. I'm the util guy. You tell me to frag and molly someone out, that's fine. You tell me to rush with a Mac 10, that's fine. I'll go with that. I'll try to pound my Mac 10 stat checks. But you hand me an op, I'm gonna throw that shit right back to you. As Laws, speaking of Laws, of ops, Laws gets a nice headshot on a Gaming Monster. Scratch that, give him a double.
forcing the guy to just throw the op over the fence.
Oh, Lord.
Ooh, little boost here.
Not quite high enough for probably what they wanted. Dumbakun peeks and gives Laws another kill for the round. That's 3. Sabrina decides better against another repeat. And is just content to walk this out. And that is all the sound cue that they need. They know they're still right here. Koga and Calf finish the round out with each one of their own. And another convincing round by this team away. Coming back. Very strong last couple rounds on their end.
Absolutely. Laws currently signed to Greenhouse. I'm not entirely sure if they're the opera or not, but at least after that last round, you wonder. And look at that. They're deciding to keep the op, so maybe it's a fun new role on Combine Night, or maybe that's what they play for the team. I don't personally know. If someone out there in chat does, be sure to let me know. We see another attempt here as they rush out A main on the pistols for the home team. They will get one.
Koga gets a double, including one blind. Laws gets the op kill, but Sabrina is there to trade. And it's a 2v3. Actually, scratch that. 1v3. Sabrina with the M4. Just kind of hanging out with a pistol.
Maybe the M4 is empty.
Maybe drop it. Nice little casting couch moment. Calf finishes it off. And this is a 1-point game now.
They're bringing it back on the CT side on train. That's what you like to see. I mean, look, you can recover, right? A little bit closer of a game than our last match.
I love a good 6-6 half personally, because then it really shows like the mental fortitude coming into the second half. Because yeah, you may either be on the receiving end of like a comeback, or you're fighting tooth and nail to scratch your way up to the 6-6 score line, or it's just been back and forth the entire game. Laws with another kill on Sabrina. Okay. All right, Laws, save some for the rest of them. This isn't fair. Laws is 8-5 and looking hot with the op. Lettuce gets poked through with the AK and gets absolutely
Caster cursed. That's what happened right there.
damn. Gas curses are all too real.
That's unfortunate.
Shot getting a lot of knowledge and gets the double onto Dank and Koga. Gaming Monster takes on Banana as well, and this is, man, as quickly as they were climbing up the ladder, they're falling off hard. It's a 1v2 with Calf. Flash goes out, can make something out of this. It's possible, but oh, they spot him out too. That's fine. Information gained. They're just gonna force. Yep. And the off angle comes to fruition as Shock Dizzle finishes the round. That's gonna be 3-5.
And I believe that was that a 2v5 that they won? Or was it like 3? Because, I mean, I know Gaming Monster and Shock Dizzle both got all the kills in that round, but I'm pretty sure that that was either a 3v5 or a 2v5 that they ended up winning. So, shout out to the two of them. Gaming Monster, a PFA, so if you need a sub, potentially sign Gaming Monster. Free agent this season.
You see Icarus breaking out the op. This tease now. Banana getting an opening kill on the Gaming Monster. Dumbakun with a trade onto Banana. Okay. More aggression from Dumbakun on the opposite side of the map now, as Laws gets completely flashed out and has to fall back. Sabrina with a nice Mac 10 kill as well. Love to see it. Completely spotted out. Icarus and Laws getting op kills of their own. And it's another 2v2. Bomb is not down, but they have plenty of time to work with. Dink Lettuce on the run.
Gets one.
Yep, spotted out by Icarus, but he has the HP advantage, and he's gonna let him swing and make him pay for it.
Oh, they decide not to go for the double op.
I was about to say, brother, I really hope they're gonna go for a double op setup, but I mean, it's train. I feel like that's not gonna really be in your forte. That'd be a really awkward setup for the double op setup.
Yeah, maybe this new train is not it for double ops. I feel like it was a pretty popular option in the past on Go Train. I could be wrong though. Either
It's
way,
It's been solid 7 years since I played train. Ooh, not longer. Okay, they're pushing hard. Stink lettuce with the interesting spray, and Sabrina with a team kill, but Icarus gets to trade on the Dank. Bomb is gonna go down. But this T side is looking pretty worse for wear. Domakun and Icarus both at half health over. Icarus goes down. Gaming Monster gets some lead thrown at him as well. Cap's just opening up on this MP9, getting more stat tracks.
Nade kill too.
Love nade kills.
Tying it up. I think you're gonna get your wish, Smokey. I think we're gonna get a 6-6 half.
Counter-terrorists win.
I'm feeling it, you know? I think away team wins this one, and then they lose the next.
I see you
I'm
typed
leaking the
vertigarbage. I see you typed vertigarbage in
I did.
Twitch chat. Yeah,
I
go to
did.
hell. Go to
I did.
hell.
Yeah.
You know what?
It is my highest win rated map, and I hate it. I would rather lose on any other map than win on Vertigo.
That's wild. Okay, I see.
That's definitely an exaggeration. That's probably a
Oh,
little
it's okay. I'm just
right
here
there.
drinking Gatorade. That's made for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Or you're still getting dumped. Koga getting 2 of his own. More util.
Three?
Bomb is down. Maybe with a USP. Oh, come on, Koga. You had him dead to rights. There's a reload. Banana, you heard him running. Shock Dizzle with 2 and Icarus with 1 as well. It's all up to Laws.
Who doesn't have an op this round?
No op with the M4 and a kit as well with full armor, so they can. Nice shot onto Icarus, a headshot.
9 HP on Shock Dizzle.
Yeah, but they've got 2 kills of their own for this round. They could potentially win this. Gonna have to play for a nice cheeky headshot angle. The timing though, both just slowly walking around. This is like that. What was it, Copenhagen? Where I think it was Cold Zera or one of the Pain Gaming players. They were right next to each other for like a solid 60 seconds. Oh no! They got
Oh
each
my
other.
goodness!
Let's go, Laws with the 2v1 clutch, and that's 6 on board for Team Away.
That was crazy. That was timing to the max.
The timing gods were not kind for Team Home. But those create those extremely intense moments that also kind of, okay, that's spending money, because why not spend it while you got it? This is the last round and a half. But those clutch scenarios and the timings come in with, like, especially with all these HEMs, CMs, and scouts looking at the VODs and all these stream. It shows exactly what you're playing with. Kind of hard, but Sabrina takes down with an upgraded pistol, gets 2 with the tech. Frags go out, and the spam comes down. Lettuce just willing to hang out right there. Misses the molly, but that's fine. Drops down. Ooh. Sabrina! Okay. Someone check Sabrina's PC. I swear to God, they're walled.
Popping
to run
off
around
in this
with-
round.
Oh my God, yeah. How many is that for Sabrina? What, 3? Yeah, 3 to the name. Make it 4. Laws gets a kill on Domakun, but that does not freaking matter. 6-6. The prophecy has been fulfilled.
They win off of that, like, straight up just send it out A. Their buy was not great. I believe they only had 2 rifles.
Yeah.
Was it a scout and a AK and pistols? Maybe a Mac 10. Either way, they straight up just like full sended out a Sabrina with some drive-by Tech 9 kills and a couple of others in the post-plant scenario, but either way, that's what it feels like so far is the main strat like on train is you just straight up send it out A, you throw it B sometimes to try and fool the other team. Feels relatively one-dimensional. I could be wrong in my recruit analysis, but B just needs to be a little bit more viable. I personally don't like what they did with the pop dog area. It's kind of whack.
Yeah,
I missed the ladder.
it's kind of goofy. As you see, Domikun getting taken down. Thanks to Banana. Domikun and Banana getting traded out. Inkla is trying to push in, and he gets one on Sabrina. Gaming Monster trades out with Koga. As a 3v3. Site not on lockdown quite yet, but they're looks like this T side is willing to go all the way around this, willing to go all the way around the map, try to open something up out of this. Do a little cheeky pistol round play, because why the hell not? Calf taking some damage, but that's fine. And the nades come in thanks to Shock. Another util kill. How many is that for like these 2 games that we've been observing alone? Good lord.
Yeah,
Like,
quite
what,
a
like
bit.
5, maybe 6?
We get
It's been a
some
lot.
util heavy maps though. We got Train and Inferno. You know, it's not like
Yeah.
other maps.
Gaming Monster takes down Dank for his 2nd of the round. Solve the laws.
Dropped on Devo, so they know he's got to be here. Now they definitely know. Some good shots already on the Glock.
You got plenty of time too. 30 seconds. They gets to come on, Icarus. Tags him. I can go for the plan at least.
Bomb has been planted.
Still plenty of time. Bomb goes down. Icarus makes his position known with the jump. The losses continue to try to pick him out. No, he gets a connection. There we go, Laws. Thank God. I was scared for a second there.
Yeah, that was that was looking a little sketchy for Laws. The highlight player so far, or at least one of them for the away team. We also see Calf and Koga been chiming in a bit too, but unfortunate. Maybe that's a top tier clip for the DE Icarus. Not gonna work out this time, but you hear the little clicking, typing in chat, maybe saying nice shot, all fun stuff like that here. In combines, now the home team forced onto pistols.
Yeah, CT pistol rounds are never all that fun. Let's try to hold back this hyper-aggressive CT Mac rush. It's gonna be cash farm like no tomorrow. Sabrina, okay, nice
That's
try,
unfortunate.
but Banana and Dank getting kills of their own, and still a perfect T side.
Ooh, timing.
Come down, bomb as well. But no T spawn yet. Oh no, Koga, nice swing out onto Icarus. The rest of these CTs are just gonna fall back, run away, I guess.
Look at
Bait
all
out
this
some shots.
damage. So close, but just can't
Oh, God.
connect. Oh
Koga
no.
the panic spray. Gaming Monster getting 1. I don't know where he was aiming that frag at, but didn't come to fruition. Gaming Monster going to take the 1 dig, another 1 dig. Good lord.
Get another. Come on.
Terrorists win.
Panic clicks. Not going to amount to anything. Pick up the dig, and that is another point for team away.
Now the home team can bring out the rifles though, and some utility. Got a couple of kits. Looks like they are preparing for the Mac 10s with the head armor. So now we'll have to see, will they reply on the CT side?
Yeah, imports across the board, with the exception of Icarus having the lone MP9. Might get aggressive with it, might not. Try to farm an entry kill or whatnot. Molly goes down. Nice little shift damage onto Calf Banana as Icarus takes down Calf with a nice aggressive push.
Get that SMG money.
Domikun with 1 as well onto Banana. They're ready for this push. More nade damage onto Koga and Dank. another shot on the Dank, taking him down. Shock takes down Laws, and Koga is high and dry, all by themselves. A perfect a perfect T round, traded by a perfect Icarus with another MP9 cash farm.
That's what you love to see on the CT side.
Yeah, picking up the AK as well, so it's a nice little upgrade coming in this upcoming round. Might even be able to tie it up. As Dank decides to bring out the op.
Interesting. Are you going to drop it over to Laws or keep it for yourself? Looks like it will be dropped over to Law. Nope. Picked up. What are you going to do with the Dank? Where are you going to go? Also, I love this butterfly knife combo from Icarus.
When I was rich, I would buy one. Bringing a nice opening double. Laws and Dank get the trades out for the site openers. Little util dump, but Icarus is here as well. Nice little lurk push. Comes out, bomb goes down. Oh no, bounces the flash off. And Dank with a kill. Okay. Saves his ass.
Let-ass.
Let-ass. CTs decide to get a little bit reactive to the other site, and that opens up this open yard. Gaming Monster taking down Calf, so it's all to Dank Lettuce with the op to defend this bomb site. Pop flash goes out thanks to Gaming Monster. Dank Lettuce responds in kind. The op does not connect, but that's fine. Ooh. A nice little flick for Dank. And that is a very loud, another exclamation point by these T's. Good lord.
And the DE as well. Dank Lettuce showing a little bit of op prowess there with a 4K in the round.
Now 14 and 10 with 7 assists.
Popping off. Highest ADR for the team as well. As mentioned in the earlier half, it was Laws popping off with the op, and now it's Dank Lettuce. What can you do? Sees the one cross?
Icarus with an op as well. Tries to get the peek out. Not quite. Gets attacked once or twice, but it's fine. Smoke will go out and bloom. Oh no, the missed peaks! The op-on-op battle ends with Calf taking Icarus out with his AK. Gaming Monster gets a trade on to Banana. Nice through smoke kill. Laws with the AK as well on the Gaming Monster. Dumbakuma here's gonna come in as well.
Shock Dizzle here in Z. So plenty of help from this A side.
Laws eating the grenades as well. And they're on site already. The CTs decide to pounce immediately. Dumbakuma and Shock Dizzle getting kills of their own. Oh, they trade out Shock and Dumbakuma trades out Koga. And it's all to the 1v1. Dinked, but Sabrina is still up and kicking. He's not expecting Lost to have fallen all the way back to the passive smoke.
Has to pick up a kit, does Sabrina.
Not expecting Lost to come all the way out from the other side. Doesn't even matter. Expecting to swing out. Oh, okay. Thank goodness. Laws gets the final kill. RAP Laws. It's okay. You died a martyr.
Yeah, and saved the round. The T's now winning out so far. Mostly it's been this A hit, right? I think we've seen once they ran it B and that they got kills and it kind of worked, but the CTs rotated so fast, so they just counter rotated to A, right? So
yeah,
even the rounds they go B, they go A.
I was playing a Yeehaw Julie's out thanks to Sabrina getting 1 kill, Demokun getting a snapping turtle onto Banana as well. But as we're saying with these rotates, I think there was one match game I was playing in Season 15. I was on Dust, and it was like, I think a 1v2, but they were both playing to one site. So I rotated to A on Dust, tossed out a smoke, and then re-rotated all the way through Cat to B. It was funny as hell. I've seen players fake plant on, for instance, site A, rotate halfway through site B, and then re-rotate back to site A for a double re-rotate and get the plant as well as win rounds. It's some of these really weird rotate and counter rotations can come into play and really open up the rounds, especially if you're at a deficit. Let's see Team Home not looking too hot on the end of this round 18.
To your point, I mean, I've had some fun rounds where we just call it, you know, okay, so we're gonna run A site, we're gonna go through mid to B, then we're gonna go back through CT over to A site, and then we're gonna plant the bomb, and we're
And
just
we're just gonna go from there. Yeah.
yeah, you just call like this completely ridiculous, and I mean, I don't think that's what is happening here, but just some rounds are fun. You know, you just call it, and hey, we'll try and fake here, and then we'll run there, and we'll fake another way. And sometimes you play yourself, and the CTs are just like, "What are you doing?" Domo Kun finds the
Domo Kun?
dome of banana.
Double go to game you one the double off setup. I was gonna say, like, speaking of fun, like, it's not so much fun on the CT side as desperation comes out. The double off setup, Dimokun getting 2 of his own for just this round alone. Absolutely denied by Calf. Nice headshot. Sabrina with a smoke spam, not gonna connect to anything, but that's fine. A 3v3. Bomb is not down either, but they're still gonna kind of work. Gaming Monster gets the information. Coach, walk it out. A nice swing as well, taking down the second op. So Sabrina and Icarus making down to another 2v2 this time. They've got kits as well, so they can walk this out a little bit. You gotta get a little more aggressive. Nice spot on the dank lettuce. Trying to find the bomb. Smoke goes out. Spray is not connecting, and Koga cannot get any kills. Oh no, had to go for the reload as well. Icarus finishes it off with the M4. That's another AK picked up. Icarus to Sabrina. Nice couple of AKs picked up, saved for their team, because their finances aren't looking that great, even coming into this round with a dub.
Yeah, and CT side too, you want to just economy is rough. You need those rounds back to back to build it up, and it's nice that they could save the 2 AKs. Icarus with an op, interesting. We'll be out here onto A, and it looks like all of these T's are just grouped out towards Ivy. They are on pistols.
Yeah, they've got a couple rounds to play with, even if they lose this one, but I think they're just going to go for a hyper-aggressive, straight-up push.
Is this CT to B?
Let's see. Jumping through the fire, Kogan lost a lot of util tip damage. With the opening kill, getting 2, but he had 3, not quite. Banana Icarus gets trades. Demakun with a bombus kill of his own, and it's all up to Banana. Demakun with a second on the FAMAS.
Okay, well, we never find out because they don't even make it out of Ivy, unfortunately for them.
Rough.
Like you mentioned, they've got a few rounds to play with, and it's Combine's night. It's also Train. I think
Yeah.
this is like one of the first, if not the first Train map that is being played in Combines, right? Well, no, this is the first night that we have it. So
Yeah, this
Look at
could be
that.
like, unless there was like some random recruit game that popped up for like the first map ever to be trained. This is probably the first trained rework game in CSC. As Calf gets a nice opening kill on a shot, just a scratch that gets him a double thanks to Sabrina's aggression, getting absolutely punished for it. Gaming Monster takes down his dank lettuce. More smokes coming through. Banana might try to break it open with the frags. He's nothing. A couple pot shots with the AK. Gaming Monster, another kill on the Calf this time. Icarus right there with the off. Snapshot does not come to fruition as Laws takes him down with the grill. Koga with a kill of his own as well. It's all up to Gaming Monster. More smokes. Yeah, it's gonna be rough. Nice opening kill to try to get this retake on the Banana. The 1v2 though.
do you just save?
Yeah, I just say.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't blame him one bit either.
Is there
Got
an
it.
op to grab somewhere? I think.
Possibly. towards the very opposite end, where I think Icarus was.
I don't
Could be
see any
mistaken.
death spots on the map near Gaming Monster, although could get the backstab here.
If they decide to re-rotate, just try to go for the hunt, which looks like they are.
Terrorists win.
That's one. Oh, not quite two. No, it's two.
Oh, it's
Okay.
good.
I
That was
stole
fine.
the op. What the fuck? Let's go, Gaming Monster. Let's go. I didn't even notice.
Hello, mother.
An absolute monster. Cinema. Absolute cinema. I didn't even realize he grabbed the op at first. Talk about game sense. Right there. That is peak game sense. That is what we're looking at in these combines.
PFA Gaming Monster, by the way. If you ever need a sub this season, Gaming Monster in contender. Oh, Dank Lettuce with the scout kill.
That's absolutely punishing. Sabrina with an opening kill of their own against Banana. I'm gonna go ahead and molly off the side entrance. Decide to rotate, try to get a little bit of advantageous position. More little solo site util dump, but that's fine. Boss is right behind. The quick swing not looking to their favor. Sabrina gets a kill. Icarus not far behind on Koga. This might be a 10th round in favor of Team Home. Lettuce takes down Icarus though. So it's 2v3. But the scout isn't going to be doing them much favors unless they absolutely connect these shots. And Cav has an AK, so not the worst little dual setup that they have. But Sabrina's got a nice one here. Not quite. Cav with the peeker's advantage takes him down. Shock Dizzle with another frag. Get him, get him. Oh, not even able to plant the bomb. Jesus.
Home
another-
team with a little resurgence here at the end. That's what we like to see.
Demokun with the op this time. Maybe he gives it up to Icarus. We'll see what they do with it.
I believe.
Team Aways also just looks like they've got the Glocks with a single flash. Never mind. One Tech 9. Never mind. Refund.
Playing for overtime here.
Looks like it. Yeah, Demokun's going to keep the op. And a swag 7 on Sabrina. Don't see that every day.
Gets
Sabrina
one.
gets one. That's fine. The site's going to get cracked open rather quickly. CT's going to have to rotate.
Bomb has been planted.
They do. Quick flash open. Gaming Monster with a nice hog kill. Scratch that, make that 2. And as quickly as they crack open the site, they crumple. Smoke goes out. Man, stealing the kill from Demokun.
Bomb has been defused.
Bomb gets defused.
Counter-terrorists win.
And another easy strike for Team Home. Yeah, they gave up the site and got the bomb, and the T's got the bomb planted down real quick. But I mean, at most, it was just like a single holder for A site, or I should say B site, and they're able to quickly swing in and wrestle back control. Now, the real question is, are they able to finish this out in regulation? Or are we going to go to OT? Now, for those new to CSC, for the combines, we don't have infinite. Normally during regular match days, you play until one team has a winning score. But in combines, you only have a single round of OT. So at the end, if neither team can really get a winning score at the end of the first OT group of matches, then it's just a tie. And then we continue, and then the lobby will disband, and they'll queue up for another game. Man, this is a nice slow match though that we've got right here towards this end of the game. Everyone taking it.
4 rounds, yeah.
Bunch of pot shots, detail dumps, but nobody's coming to anything. Oh my goodness, Sabrina somehow makes out of there alive. Only a minute left and still no one down and out for the count. Lots of map knowledge gained by both teams though. Koga, an interesting play. Oh no, caught with his back turn, and Icarus gets the first kill of the round. Shock Dizzle as well, a lot of knowledge. Oh, and he's surrounded by CT. Dink, Lettuce, and Icarus getting traded out each. That's a 3v4. Team Home might just force us into OT. More classic util dumps. Nomo-kun with the peek, and he is able to take down Dink, Lettuce. Gaming Monster with the AW gets denied by Calf. Shock is ready for the rotate, but catches him out. Doesn't quite get the connection. Nomo-kun with the double anyway, doesn't matter. And we will be going to overtime.
That's what we like to see. We're getting everything here on Combine Night 6. We got a complete stomp in the first game. Now we've got overtime. What do you think? Do you think it's going to be a tie, Smokey? I'm thinking we're getting a tie.
I think we are, because what? It ended 6-6 on the first half. Now it's ending 12-12 in regulation. Shit, dude. I feel like it's going to be a tie game. And I'm not against ties. I think ties are fun.
Yeah.
I think it's all good fun, especially when you have such two powerful teams coming head to head in such a brutal fight. Because it's been back and forth this entire game, really. Yeah.
And shout out. I just want to say a quick shout out to the DEs, Icarus and Dank Lettuce. Both of them popping off here. Had some great moments from both. Also the FA Sabrina and the PFA Gaming Monster. Everybody having a great night here.
And I see Nephileptic in the chat. He says the whole map looks weird. Let's give it more height variance. Clear the trains, give it some construction materials, and call it Vertigo. Neph, I agree with you, brother. Wholeheartedly agree. Just give it some tweaks and love, and just rename it to, I don't know, some random thing called Vertigo.
Dank Lettuce does know.
First round of OT getting very messy for the CT side. Icarus and Shockbizzle trying to do something out of this. Only Banana going down on this team side so far. And another classic Asimov for you. AK Stat Track, baby.
I love it. I've got an AK Asimov myself. Not Stat Track, sadly.
I thought about getting a P250 Asimov, but I have a P250 Splash from my first time playing Counter-Strike back in like 2014, 2013, 2014, 2015 that I've had for so long. And I just keep it. I renamed it 99 and 5 because
I've cycled so many skins that I don't have any stat track kills above like 1K. I see all these players, they've got like 20K, even some of my friends, they're like pushing 5K. I'm over here sub 1K on a majority of them.
I think the most stat track kills I have on one is my M4 A1S Basilisk. Got like all about 2,800. But
how many stat track kills do you have, chat? Let us know. What's your highest stat track?
That'd be interesting to know what anyone's highest stat track is. But also I've had the Basilisk for, God, as long as I've had CS, really, is one of the first ever skins I got.
Shockdizzle adding 2 to their stat track. 5872, look at that.
Man, and once again, tied scoreline.
And everybody chiming in pretty much. Icarus, I believe, not really seeing much action that round, but everybody else, Shockdizzle with 2, Gaming Monster, Domo, and Sabrina with 1 each, so everybody playing well on the CT side here in OT.
Most definitely. Everyone having at least, like, what, pretty much at 0.9 KD or above. With the exception of Sabrina, who's 19 to 20, but even that's fine. Sabrina and Domo-kun both with the Zeus buys and Shock. Oh, what are these guys cooking? Interesting to play with Zeus so early. Domo-kun with a nice AWP kill.
Double off.
More nades go down. Domo-kun gets a double with his AWP. Oh no, just hold the left mouse button down. You could have done even more Koga. Fault the laws, but Icarus gets the smoking headshot as we finish this first half of OT.
We saw 3 ops in that round. I think 1 for each round of OT that we've played so far, right? That's how they rationalized it.
It's interesting to see, especially how how these teams are rotating the op between players. It's always fun.
Yeah, it's combine night. Anyone can have it, I guess. And everybody's been popping off so far from what we've seen. And Law's bringing it out early on the CT side 4 away. Had some fire rounds early on in their first half. Will they repeat it?
Interesting to see. I love this knife glove combo by Sabrina. Gorgeous. I'm too forward to afford gloves and knives like that though. I got the Uncle Sam salary. Demolishing open kill by Yellow. Excellent to knock him to the side, but the CTs will respond very quickly. They're already there and waiting. Banana getting a doubled in response. Gorgeous. Tank less kill zone. Not necessarily where that frag wanted to go. Banana eats some buddy's grenade, but that's okay. Have plenty of remedies to work around. Laws with an op kill as well, and Dank Lettuce finishes this round.
I think it's going to be a tie.
I have a feeling it's going to be a tie.
I mean, I've got a sneaking suspicion. This is crazy.
What's your favorite knife, Atrax?
Butterfly. For
Butterfly.
sure. Yeah.
It's a all-time classic. Now, what's your favorite
Yeah.
knife skin on the Butterfly?
The Emerald Doppler.
Okay. I respect
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, green's my favorite color, hands
Okay.
down. So, yeah, when I think it's Icarus has the like butterfly gloves combo. It's actually legit
Yeah.
insane.
So it's Superfly. I've got Gamma Doppler plugs.
That's your favorite?
No, that's the knife I have.
Okay.
My favorite knife is probably. I know it's done to death, but probably either the Butterfly or maybe the Stiletto.
Okay.
I would also say a very high contender would be the. Which one is it? Not the Bowie knife, but the Karambit.
Oh, okay.
Karambit's good as well.
Sabrina and Gaming Monster, 3-2 in that round, securing 15. Really quick checking back in with the game before we go back to talking about knives. The final round here on Train.
Yeah, I really hope Shot can get 3 in this round for at least 20. I want if Team Home can get 20 on every player, that would be insane. But I'm also looking for a tie.
Or Laws with 4K to get 30 bomb.
Well, he's got one. Smoke. Not what he wants.
Jumping
Another
through.
peek. Sabrina and Coca getting tripped out as well. More detail coming out. And this round comes in absolute full. No team's ready to give it up. Laws with his second. Gets his toes singed, but he's smart and falls back. And there we go. A triple for Laws. Not quite a 30 bomb, but damn near. And a tie game. Shit.
Wow, we got it. That's
Man.
that's what you love to see. I mean, clearly Train is a balanced map because we just had a tie on it, right? So therefore, based off of this sample size, we can clearly see that Train is balanced.
Train is completely balanced and is 100% ready for major play.
Yeah,
Volvo, bring it in.
nothing wrong with it whatsoever. Clearly balanced based off of this was it contender? Yeah, contender.
Yeah, contender.
Contender combine.
Nephileptic in chat. If the game ends in a tie, can we have the casters each represent a team and 1v1 to determine the winner? Ah, Neff.
I feel like we're actually fairly evenly skilled.
I mean,
I
maybe.
think
I
I
don't
think
know,
that would be
dude.
pretty close.
Were you a support player for are you a support player? I'm a
Relative,
support
like
player.
support entry.
Yeah,
Like when
because
you said tell me where to throw the utility, or send me in with a Mac 10, I was like, yeah, man, I feel that. Like all
Oh,
the
yeah.
I just my idea is either we win the round or I die first or second. I don't want to be left in the clutch, man.
No, yeah.
I can do it, but that ain't me.
No, yeah. I was a support king. My util damage for I was just calculating this last night. My util damage for my season was 1700, 1710. The next highest on my team was 800. So about 1,000 extra compared to my next highest util damage teammate, and I had more than about 30 more enemies flash than anybody else,
All
and
right.
more assists. God, but my
Yeah.
KD was like zero point 0.5. It was freaking bad. I was that guy. I was the bottom
Yeah.
frag, but I could get the utils out. That's fine. Man, what an exciting match though. Man, these are what we care to see most in these preseason combines, especially getting to show both the drafted and free players their respective strengths and weaknesses. Whenever, especially coming into like Train, a new map that teams really haven't had the time to gain a lot of information on and sort of develop their playbooks for. And especially in this puggy more environment. Um, let's see. Atrax, are you willing to do one more game? I'm ready for one more
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, let's get another one in.
Ladies and gentlemen.
We're just hashing this out live on stream because
Yeah.
it's combine night. Everybody's prepared, so are we. We're gonna bring you another match. We have yet to determine what it is, but I'm with you, Smokey. I'm more of the throw the utility and then execute player, and my KD not that great, but
Mine was
I don't
dog
know.
shit, dude. It was bad. I think I had one of the lowest ratings of like the entire CSC league at the end of season 15, which story of my life, but it's okay.
I
In the history
consider
book now.
myself a morale player. Like I will never give up. Look, it's true that I'm gonna bottom frag a majority of the time, but you're never gonna see me be like, "Ah, all right, you know what, guys, this game's it's just done. Let's just give it up." I'm always like, okay, well, what can we do? I don't know. I feel this way because I'm getting completely wrecked everywhere. What do you guys think? Like, and that's another fun thing about Combine Night too is you get to see, can players do that? Do they have the ability to just, yeah, we're all trying hard, but it doesn't matter super, super much if we win or if we lose. Just don't give up.
All right. Production is going to have us cut to a short break. We will be back in a few minutes with our third and final match of the night. Appreciate everyone hanging around. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Bună ziua, everyone, and welcome back to the final game of this Combine's Night 6 that we are hosting for the time being. Nice little game over here for Prospect that we have on Anubis, one of my more favorite maps. How about you, Atrax? Is this one of your favorite maps?
Yeah, this ranks higher. It's like top 5, I think, for sure. I don't think it deserves as much hate as it sometimes gets. A lot of people say that it's like kind of boring and blends in with Mirage and stuff like that. I personally don't think it's that similar to Mirage. I understand it has a
There's still water on it.
similar-ish layout, but like, I don't know. I think it's one of the better maps in the pool for sure.
Yeah,
I enjoy it.
I think it opens up to play for a lot of or I should say, it opens up for a lot of interesting play styles, especially in this combine that we have tonight. And a nice kill on the Herbaceous with the Mac, and it's all to the team. Get this around +1. Get something up there. Making them pay for it, most definitely, but Profoy with the final kill, 2 to his name for the round. Maybe not the plant, but round secured as Team Home comes up 3-0. And a red lamb. Okay. I love AK lambs.
That's what you like to see. Also, shout out to our DEs in this match, CXO and Matt over on the home team, and Abby and Anno over on the away team. Matt, one of the players that I've played quite a few offline games with.
Okay.
Or not offline, sorry, non-CSC, like Face It, Premiere, and stuff. Actually, we can get some offline games too. Held most of the
Oh shit, okay.
But,
It's been a while since I booted up that game.
right? Yeah. It's been a hot minute. But shout out to Matt, a DE this season. That's what you love to see. Oh, Colin with the no scope.
Let's go. And Omen with a kill of his own. Calling another kill. Absolutely demolishing the CT wall. Herbaceous goes down finally thanks to Matt. And Team Home, once again, another strike on the board. 4-0 in their favor.
I will say the CT side is a lot more difficult on Anubis than the T side is. Like, at least in my experience, I don't know. It is fairly even, but CT side, a lot more difficult, especially if you don't get started early. So we'll have to see what can the away team do. This is one of the more important rounds of the half. See their money not great, so if they can win here and start to build an economy, that'd be great. But
it would be good. T-side has money to spare even if they lose this round. Let's see what this cook up. Matt gets the opening kill on the Deluge. Owen peeking a product towards the Bravo site, getting one. Poutine all the way through the back, thanks to the smoke. Pixo jumping up top. Abby with a fire kill. All right, and Crowfoy responds with an AK onto Anno. It's a 2v4. And I mean, at this point, they can have to either go for exit or just straight up save.
yeah, I think you just save. One kit. Bomb's already half gone. Look at CXO. Will you get the timing?
You might, I was about to say. They've both got armor and helmet as well, so at this point you just... Oh no.
Didn't expect CXO there. Great
They show
shot.
with a nice double to finish the round off. Man, that's quite the statement they've been putting up.
That's what you want to see from the DE.
4-2 with the ADR of 87, definitely pulling his own weight. Not necessarily the most boisterous of stat lines, but definitely not lagging behind. This entire Team Home side has been pretty dominant now. ADR of 133 onto Colin.
Had some fun shots with that op. No scope earlier on. Oh, sees them pushing through mid. It's all the pistols.
Profoy gets 2, Omen getting 2, Deluge only getting 1 with the pistol, Colin rounding it out with the op. And that's another round. Unfortunately, the CTs cannot get the MP9 farm, but it's a gamble made and a gamble lost, as they decide to buy M4s for this upcoming round. They have the money, that and a little bit of util. I'm surprised they're still also putting forth the monetary investment for helmets. Let's see.
And at this point, you just want to get as many rounds as possible so that you can swap over to the T side and feel a little bit more puggy with it. You know, you can start swinging into the angles, dictate the pace a little bit. At least
Yeah.
that's what it feels like sometimes playing down. See, now we're down towards recruit prospect area. You'd be like, oh yeah, let's run it back a little bit. Colin almost gets an off kill mid though.
It was close. He's tagged himself down to 62, but he's making waves with it. Content to just dump some more util. This team will push in. Poutine takes down Omen. Kilfroy gets the trade onto the Blues. Abby onto Matt thanks to Over and Canal. And Colin with the op. Going back and forth this round quite a lot. As these teams slowly push towards either side. Abby with the AK onto Kilfroy. That leaves Colin and CXO. Might try to save this op. They've got plenty of rounds to play with anyway, so it's even if they do lose it, it's not the worst in the world. Colin with a peek. Not going to see nothing. Pull back towards T-spawn. Perfectly fine.
If anything, it's about just keeping the op away from the CTs as much as saving it for yourself, right? I mean, you got 3 players, 10k. Ooh, CXO!
Especially CXO almost, he had the bombs that completely opened up as well. But Colin was just way too far away. But this also opens up this B site.
Colin's going for this.
Pulling the wool over the CT's eyes as they get the plant, and they have to completely reroute and readjust as they're still. They're still pushing for another second, so it's another couple seconds off the board, and that lets Colin readjust. No utility, but he does have the op. Poutine down to 19 and Abby down to 73, so they can do something with this. Smokes and flashes going out. Doesn't even matter. Abby gets a kill. That's one on the board, at least for Team Way. I will say, if you're losing on the CT side, so long as you can pull away with hopefully 4 on the CT side on Anubis, it's not terrible. Kind of like how I treat Train. If you can pull, if you're losing on CT side, you can pull away with about 4, maybe 5. Like, it's still gonna be, you're still at a disadvantage coming into the second half, but I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world.
Same with T side on Inferno, right? If you can get
100%.
like 4, maybe 5 rounds on T side Inferno, you can sit pretty good for your CT side, but away team looking to now do some economical damage because home team, after all these round wins, just tons of money. Those few rounds that we were talking about that will hopefully bolster their T side, just going to be difficult. It's going to be an uphill battle here on Combine Night.
Yeah. 6-0 just willing to wait around at the A main entrance with Bomb. He's got some util as well, waiting for the push, but as soon as he gets spotted out as well, they're going to know Bomb is over towards A main and they'll adjust accordingly.
Mid.
6-0 spotted out Herbaceous as well, but they both run away with their lives. Kilfoy and Omen getting their own. Poutine with a nice op shot on a mat. Anno holding down mid as well. Timing doesn't let them peek each other. Oh no. Smoke goes away and Omen absolutely punches Poutine.
All onto Anno and Herbaceous. 1 and 14, 1 and 15 between the two of them. Not a great start here on Anubis.
Yeah, looking rather rough, and Herbaceous is just willing to save the M4, maybe go for an exit frag as he slowly peeks up. Just spots him out, gets the kill, finishes the round, picks up a smoke for himself as well. A little bit of extra util.
Rough spot for the money now for the away team. Kind of a difficult decision. Do you
Interesting
save?
name.
Yeah. Do you save this round, buy the next, then if you lose, you can save and buy for last?
No, they're
Or
buying.
it looks like they're light buying down to roughly 2K.
Yeah, I mean, they can make something out of this. It's going to be tough, but I get a little aggressive towards it as Deluge peeks towards mid. Herbaceous breaking the smoke, but there's only one. Only one team. That's Curlfoy. Tosses a flash, and Colin with an initial kill, and Abby on the op. And that leaves the B bomb site completely open. But it doesn't matter. Bomb is still down by Canals. Curlfoy is just going to go ahead and just milk these CTs for all the money that they have. 6-0 with a kill on the Deluge as well, and that leaves it all up to Anno. MP Night Sprayed finally comes into their favor. Picking up an AK. Make this at least a little bit more expensive for the T's to do something.
Terrorists win.
Colin steals the kill with a Yop. And that is 8-1 in favor of this team home side.
Looking pretty dominant. Looks like we've gone back to the old one-sided combine night that we had earlier on in the like the elite prem queue. But even so, I mean,
Yeah,
A lot of- good.
even if you're getting stomped, like you're still able to like showcase what you can do in front
Yeah.
of like everyone watching. It's just because you're losing, even if you lose badly, it's not the end of the world. I mean, shoot, most of these combine queues go up to like past midnight, so it's they can just shake this one off and go to the next one. As Poutine gets a nice opening kill into Mat 3A main with the op. Krellfoy also getting a little bit of util damage against them as well. Anno trying to hold it on the back pedal, but 6-0 will most definitely punish them for that. Now Poutine has to come back over and swap for the sight line. More util dump, but that does not matter. They're going to go ahead and re-rotate all the way through Canal over to B site as the CT completely leaves it open. Once again, a quick rotate. And they don't check their corners, and Krellfoy punishes them.
Krellfoy has been an absolute menace here in mid, getting pretty great timings, but also quick with the spray and solid control. Already signed to DB, so showing out for the deadbeats here. Ooh,
Okay,
Colin
Abby.
not able to connect.
That's 3 for Abby
Okay.
Kit, and they get the quad. Oh no, caught out, looking the other way. Krellfoy will be in a 1v1 or 1v2. Picks up the bomb. But Poutine is just chilling. Gets across, gets a connection. And that's finally a second strike on the board for this team away.
And they saved the op over. They've got money. They can certainly start to mount the comeback here. Get these last 2 rounds. You're 4-8 on the CT side of Anubis. It's not ideal by any means, but it's manageable. It's doable, especially if you start rolling on the T side, trying to fight against this home team. But to be honest, it's going to be an uphill battle. Krellfoy 13-4, Colin 11-4 has been a monster on the op, and everybody else just chiming in. Nobody negative in KD for this home team. Everybody popping off in one way or another.
Yeah. Always nice to see the team come together and put forward a massive effort, as lopsided as and goofy as it is. Definitely showcasing their own strategies and strengths. And like you said before, 8-4 half. It's what I like to say, bad but not terrible. Colin with a nice kill into Abby. Count gets absolutely denied, and Anna responds with Matt trying to open up that A site. 3v3. Okay, Poutine. Not quite what you wanted with the trade on with thanks to Krellfoy. Opens up this B site, get the bomb planted, and Colin's not far behind as well. But Herbaceous getting smoked out, but ready for the retake. Anno content to walk all the way through CT. Try to take the long way around. Nobody looking in their general direction either. Opening shots ring out. Crawford with a nice delayed swing thanks to B main, and this is going to... Yep. Ugh. Crawford with another one. And he survives the bomb? Oh my
How do you live there? What?
Oh
That's
my God.
crazy. That's actually crazy. That's
Wow, what the hell?
Krellfoy clearly has plot armor somehow. I don't know how much it costs in the store. They do have 10K. Maybe it was like 16K or something like that, but that was wild. 9-2 away team with a measly bye to try and get 3-9, hold the home team off the double digits. And I mean, look, we've said this entire time, oh, it's been doable. Realistically, you need something absolutely amazing for a comeback here on Numbers.
They have to, for this round, especially, they have to play hyper aggressive with the MP9. They're not. They're just going to sit towards mid and let them come to them. And it's not looking towards their favor. Omen already communicating with his team. Definitely this B-bomb side is completely open, ready for their taking. Just content to hang out. And that leaves Colin to do what he pleases. They're also going to hear... They're going to hear Colin go for the rotate. Abby gets the trade kill. But Omen is not terribly far behind. What started out as an absolutely abysmal buy by the CTs is turning out to be in their favor somehow. M41S with Poutine and AK with Abby both have a good by name. Abby misses the spray. Omen completes it. Poutine with the frag, making Omen absolutely eat it. He hears him running around too, which is even better. Just misses him.
Counter-terrorists win.
Interesting self-flash. Poutine denies the double digits at the end of the first half. One of the rounds of all time, I'd say.
And it's uphill battle, but you can do it. Come on, it's Combine night. It's the last match of the night for us on stream. Give us another tie. We want to see it. And it is possible. So here's the thing with Anubis, right? You have a fire start on T side, but if all these individuals like need to keep popping off, right? Because if the away team finds a weak site, especially on Anubis, that's really, really easy to exploit, even, you know, at a puggy level like this. So we'll have to see what happens. Again, we're not trying to analyze like too much, but this is what the away team can do, and the home team does need to keep popping off. And Colin J already with lots of aggression. Matt holding off mid here.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. Holding some sweaty angles, just kind of hanging out. 6-0 with a nice boost over on the B side, just waiting for that inevitable push through B main. Colin with an open headshot, and they hear him coming. Oh, long that coming. 6-0 with 2. Save some grace, and Matt getting traded out, but not after taking down Herbaceous. And this team home side is just absolutely wrecking shit. Like, my lord.
Yeah, 6-0 holding them off there. That, I mean, just staying calm under the absolute swarm and pressure that was the B hit from the away team. Like, they just, all 5 of them were swarming on pistols. 6-0 just staying chill, and the rest of the home team crunching on B.
Yeah, I respect the delayed push, especially on such a weird pistol, on such a weird round like the pistol round. The delayed push on like a 2-pronged attack. It's a nice idea, but it looks like the MP9s are going to absolutely farm this T side now. Abby gets a single deagle kill, scratch that, and the double. Can he get the triple? Yes, ma'am. Abby gets the triple. And Matt has to fall back with his tail between his legs. And Colin comes in with a FAMAS to finish this out. Thank goodness. That looked pretty ugly.
What are your thoughts on the FAMAS, Smokey? How do you feel about it?
I don't. I try to avoid it honestly as much as I can.
Yeah.
I'm pretty ass with it. I'm not very good with it. I do have a stat track from Moss Doom Kitty with like a bunch of old like Navi Katowice. No, not a Katowice 2014, but a DreamHack winner. DreamHack winner, and I think 2015 majors stickers on it.
Oh, Matt's got the howl out.
Breaking out the big guns. Okay.
Yeah, Matt does have.
That's
an
why they're winning. It's because
insane
Matt has the
inventory.
freaking howl, dude. Good God.
I forgot about that.
Shout out to Cameron King on our production for pointing that out. The GOAT. And I think that's the first howl I've seen in CSC. At least casting
That's
wise.
crazy. I don't know. That's yeah. You love to see the howl. Colin J can't get anything done on the Kamlas though. And now that's A site more or less open. Krelfoy, who has been popping off 19 and 6 is here.
So the HP advantage onto Herbaceous is insane. And he takes down Anno as well. Another 1v1. But he has bomb.
Should
He's
know
gonna hear
routine's
I
coming.
bet he's gonna hear coming. Poutine doesn't check all the corners and gets absolutely denied. Match point.
4K in the round, 22 and 6 here on Anubis. Krelfoy running an absolute banger of a match. Everybody though popping off for this home team. I think we're gonna see another 13-3.
That would be pretty pretty harsh. Yeah, 6-0, 13 and 8. Colin 17 and 6. These guys are just eating them alive. And I mean it's just a necessary evil for, you know, gathering stats and making sure everyone's placed in their correct tiers to play. Oh no, Matt. A nice attempt. Absolutely denied. As Deluge also so with Omen and a double on the 6-0. The CT side tried to finish this game off quickly, but get absolutely punished. Colin J trying to do a slow rotate all the way through CT, see if Krillfoy can also get something maybe through Canal, through Dark. Right? And Colin can get something out of this. Op comes out thanks to Poutine. Absolute denial. Krillfoy probably just going to play for some exits, but that's perfectly fine. He's got enough HP. Do I think he might? And he's going to pick up the op as well. Smart play.
And he gets away. No
I
shot.
was about to say, they're so far away. And they team flash each other out. Oh, what is going on?
That's rough.
Oh,
Oh,
and he legs Abby. Not getting the kill.
Terrorists
God. That's rough.
collapse on him.
Gets one, can't save the op. And
That's big.
Man.
That's huge.
yeah, that is big. Man, that's... You want to save that op so hard.
It was a really, really good attempt. Expected one to be boosting behind, but instead there was another. But that's okay. They're big chilling on the home side, you know? They're just
Yeah.
all right,
They've
it's cool. We're gonna 5-stack A.
You got countless rounds to play with it. Might as well straw stack one site and just see what you can get with. Krillfoy with a little bit of a poke towards mid with USPS not coming together with anything. Colin J getting tapped as well. But content to push out towards A main. Anna with a nice lurk kill over from Ruggs. You know they're there. Poutine with a smoke spray. Okay, Anno, keep peeking.
bomb has been planted.
And Herbaceous coming in. Okay, another lurk. At least one, not quite. Damn. It's all up to Colin now. Get at least one kill this round. Okay, they get one. We call that one a win. We'll call that one a win.
Yeah, that's what we call the mortal victory.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's two. What is that spray, Anno? Come on, you had him dead to rights.
and an AK.
Let's say the packing.
Alexa not make a sound. So smart.
Unless he spots out Deluge. Deluge has the right idea
Terrorists
of
win.
wrap around through rugs, but see if Colin can get him. Boink! There we go. Just more money. Team Away has their work cut out for them, but they're slowly creeping and crawling their way back. If nothing else, make the scoreline a little bit more impressive by the time Team Home reaches 13. See how far they can climb before they finally maybe falter. If they come back from this to freaking end this shit at 12-12, I will eat a shoe.
All right, you heard it here, folks. Smokey eating a shoe at 12-12. Come on.
I've got a pair of Jordans I've had for about 10 years. One of my house flooded in 2016. They were when I walked like 5 miles in the sopping wet to like evacuate my home. I will eat one of those. They're falling apart, and I will eat one of those disgusting shoes if this comes to 12-12 OT.
When they get to 11, you better start getting those shoes and that webcam ready.
All right. My webcam is here.
I believe 4-4. Lots of damage onto the away team though, and that's even more.
Yeah, Team Home only losing 6-0. Everyone else still at full health. But Deluge is also the only T down as well. Might be a delayed pinch towards his B site. Interesting push. Anna with a nice quick opening kill into Matt. Crowfoy also pushing through mid. Catch out Herbaceous. Never mind, Herbaceous taking down Crowfoy. And now it's all up to Colin. All the way on A site.
You just save, right? No
I would
kit,
imagine so.
750.
Let's say your entire team's economy's in the freaking dumps. So, I mean, at this point, I mean, you could go for an exit. I highly doubt this team away side is willing to like throw away any guns away for a hunt. So he's just gonna be big chilling. 21-7.
Only
Good
6
lord.
more rounds until Smokey eats his shoes.
I said shoe, not shoes. I do have work
Shoe?
tomorrow, so I'll have to. The left shoe. Okay. Production just told me I have to eat the left shoe. Another round of board for Team Away. Inching ever so closely to a potential OT. Gotta play the games of their lives at this point. The sweatiest combine you have ever seen in your entire damn life. Right here. Coming down to the wire.
Also, shout out to Abby, who is one of the DEs to watch. Currently 17-15. I'll be honest, haven't really paid super close attention to the scoreline so far, but certainly these last few rounds, Abby has come alive here. Started popping off, getting some kills. And look at all 4 of these CTs going towards B, but it's Poutine with the op kill to start the round.
It's down to 7, though. Everyone else looking a little bit better. And they're going to try to re-ogre this. Oh, no. Colin gets denied thanks to Deluge. And Abby with a very... Oh, no. Deluge taking down 6-0 as well. Both sides open as hell. And once again, another forced save. This time to Girlfoy. If nothing else, go for an exit or something. Bomb goes down.
Does have a snapping turtle.
5-7 can do wonders. We've seen that before.
Earlier tonight, even.
Yes, sir. If nothing else, grab an AK and just freaking run with it.
Watch the ninja happen to
I
win.
was about to say, you've got 3 Ts hunting. Oh no, he's gonna kick off. Never mind. Snap around, still not coming to his favor. Anno gets the kill with the AK. That's yet another point for Team Away. 6-0 breaking out the op this time. Enforce across the board for the rest of the team. with Matt taking the M4A4. Only 2 kits.
Let's go, Matt. Bringing out that howl.
God, I freaking love the howl, dude.
I'll be
I don't even care
honest.
the M4A4, but that would be if I had to use an M4A4, I would use that. Most definitely, bro.
I think I caster cursed Matt at the beginning of this map. Currently not doing that great score-wise, but looking great with the howl.
KD isn't everything. That's
Yeah.
what I like to tell myself in combines.
Exactly.
More op spam through middle thanks to Poutine. Gonna have to reload that bad man jamma. 6-0 with the opening death. Thanks to oh no, Deluge gets 2! More spray mishaps by the CT side. And Crowfoy with alert gets 1, maybe 2. Not quite. Abby gets a trade. And it's all up to Matt and Colin. A 2v4. Colin able to take down. Okay, Anno and Matt takes down Abby. But Herbaceous is there for the trade. It's all up to Colin. A 1v2. Theoretically, do you go for this?
This is definitely doable by Colin. Deluge down low. Colin currently 22-8, popping off, so.
But he can't do it, it'll be him. No util though. Actually, he does. He's got a nade, smoke. Oh no, another missed spray. And that is going to be absolutely punishing. He's pick up an op. That'll go to the fun pile for whomever wants it. Poutine. There we go. And then I guess AKs across the board for the rest of the family. Upgraded pistol for Poutine as well, just in case.
And it will be the force from the home team. Money not ideal, but I mean, they still have 4 rifles. One of them's a FAMAS, which is not great. 6-0 on the Deagle. Have to see what can they do. Crack some heads potentially. Abby fast out A here. There's only one player, it's Colin.
We've seen some pretty slick Deagle plays earlier these last couple of games. It'll be interesting to see what these do. Colin with the opening kill into Abby. Not checking Cake quite hard enough. Nice little pop watch out as well. That name is right underneath Colin's feet. Poutine trades out with the op. And Matt goes down as well. And a 3v4. Bomb will go down, most definitely. Interesting to see what the CT side decides to do. They just might save this shit. Molly's coming out. Nades as well. Poutine getting tagged quite a bit. Deluge trades out 6 of those as well. And Krellfoy, a commanding kill. Delusion not looking too hot, but it's okay. And it's a 1v1. 3 on 7 HP. And Deluge is just biding his time. Oh, no.
No time though.
No time? That's rough. And that brings it up 9-12. Damn it. I'm going to have to get my shoe ready.
Just 3 rounds away from a shoe eating live on CSC. Never before seen. Oh, man.
The worst part is they've been sitting in my closet gathering dust, dude.
I think your fate was sealed as soon as you made that bet.
The classic Smoky Caster's curse. I swear to God, bro. It happens every time.
Poutine pulling out an op. We will see an op on the home side. That's going to be 6-0. Everybody has armor here, and look at all this information gathered B.
That is primo information as well. They know they're headed towards A. But they're not being, but Abby and company are not being aggressive towards their A main push like last time. And it's still only 1 CT on A. The rest are not content to quite yet re-rotate out of this Bravo site. 6 are taking a lot of util damage. 8 that shit. And Matt is the first one to fall. But Crowfoy gets to trade on Herbaceous. And both ops are still up and kicking as well, so we'll have to see if they decide to do something fancy with it. 6-0 with a nice cone to lose too. That knocks this team way down into a one-man disadvantage. Colin with a nice weight on A main.
Yeah.
Can he do something? Might get the triple. Gets 1, gets 2, gets 3. Not quite. 2.5 with Anno. And Anno is... Anno's got their work cut out for them.
46 HP.
The remaining GTs bustling through the A main site towards A site, and they will cap off this game 13-9. 18-17 by Poutine, but the rest of the team looking rather lackluster. Not for lack of trying, but sometimes you just have those games where you just get absolutely stomped, and it is what it is.
Yeah, and Anubis is one of those maps where if you really just have a rough start on the CT side, there's really not much you can do. The deficit was 9-3. We saw they really brought it back. Like a lot of players started activating later on. Shout out to the DEs in that match. Be sure to check them out. And because that's what this combine night is all about, right? It's mostly about the DEs and the FAs, all those people being able to play together and show what they've got. And we saw a great showing from the DEs here tonight in all the tiers, really.
Yeah, I think everybody's been playing absolutely fantastic tonight, and I think I'm more happy about having them come back so hard and making it 9-13 score than I am for the other team winning, to be quite honest. Like, down 9-3 at the half, and then you come back for another 6 to, like, make a caster eat his freaking shoe. Like, I'm all for it. Like, that's exactly what you want to see in these combines. Not necessarily winning or losing, but putting it forth all 110% of effort towards every single round of every single match, no matter how far you're down.
And casters eating their shoe. You also want to see that.
And casters potentially eating
it
their
won't happen.
shoes.
maybe next time. Maybe tomorrow or something.
I hope not. I'm not making any more shoe bets, okay?
That was too close, huh? Too
Firehawk
close
in the
for
chat says
comfort.
shoe. No thanks. No ma'am.
3
No
rounds too close.
no shoes. I was legitimately getting a little nervous right there. I didn't want to have to break out the camera and start munching on a old Jordan. Lord have mercy.
That would have been some great content, though. That would have been
Oh,
headlines
100%.
everywhere.
Let's say put that on the CSC social media pages.
Clip it, chat.
Chat, clip this real quick.
Oh, good times.
Good times indeed. Anyways, that was going to be the final match for us tonight over here on the streaming side. If you are new or interested in CSC, the combines will continue until the queues cannot populate 10 persons to fill up the matches. But until then, they'll be playing until probably midnight, if not even later. I am your friendly neighborhood Smokey, alongside with me, my lovely co-caster Atrax, and Cameron King, our super duper awesome observer / producer. I appreciate everyone coming out tonight, and I hope everyone has a great evening.
You're awesome, chat.